In a city fractured by police badges and protest chants, Jamila Harris was the last teenager anyone thought would stand up for Detective Sean Whitaker. At 17, she'd seen enough systemic wrongs in Chicago's streets to pick her side without question. But when files landed on her desk at the Community Legal Center, where she volunteered after classes, body cam videos clashing with claims, documents with glaring redactions, witnesses coerced into lies, something stirred in her. "This isn't right," she muttered, poring over the papers under a desk lamp while her Nana brewed tea and fretted over late-night calls to kin. The day Sean's public defender bailed, blaming community pressures, Jamila sneaked into the back of the courtroom, pulse racing. She hadn't rehearsed the outburst that flew from her mouth when the judge asked who would speak for the fallen cop. She sure hadn't counted the backlash of planting herself between a guy and a machine hell-bent on grinding him down. But Jamila Harris hailed from folks who'd stared down truth and held its gaze, no matter the toll. The crisp autumn air of 2024 hung heavy as Jamila pinned her coils back with steady hands. Her room was a shrine to law school dreams, Stanford, NYU, Harvard goals that felt like stars, reachable yet remote. "Jamila, you'll miss your shift." Nana Louise's voice climbed the stairs of their cozy South Side bungalow. "On my way, Nana," she shot back, snatching her satchel and a dog-eared notebook from last night's scribbles. Downstairs, Nana Louise, 68 and spry as ever with her salt and pepper twists, slid pancakes across the counter. "No rush, world saver," she teased. Jamila grabbed an apple instead. "Mr. Reynolds is letting me shadow intakes today." Nana's eyes warmed. "Always chasing fairness, huh? Just like your pops." Jamila pecked her cheek and bolted into the biting Chicago wind, phone buzzing with alerts about Officer Luke Ramirez's viral takedown of a kid during a stop and frisk. Outrage simmered, protests loomed. At the legal center, a faded brick building flying a tattered flag, Mr. Reynolds was buried in cases. The silver-haired attorney glanced up. "Jamila, spot on. Town hall on the Ramirez mess tonight, wanna watch?" She nodded, diving into the day's grind. Forms, calls, soaking up how he broke down legalese for folks who'd been chewed up by the system. This was her Ferrito wield the law like a shield for the overlooked. The evening forum buzzed with tension. Jamila wedged into a rear seat, pen poised. Leaders preached nonviolence, but tempers flared. That's when she spotted Detective Sean Whitaker, not rigid like the other blues, but leaning in, absorbing. Mid-30s, cropped blonde hair, creases hinting at laughs more than scowls. He caught her gaze, dipped his head. She flushed and looked away. Shouts erupted. "All pigs are the same, brutal, biased." Sean didn't snap back, just listened, face even-keeled. "That's Sean Whitaker," murmured the lady next to her. "Different breed. Helped my nephew last year, wrong place, wrong time. Got him home safe, no lockup." Jamila filed it away, intrigued against her instincts. Post-meeting, she lingered as the crowd thinned. Tomorrow's march would snake from the precinct to downtown. She'd be there, eyes sharp for rights watchers. Dawn broke crisp. Jamila handed out waters, inked legal hotlines on arms. The vibe crackled 100 strong, signs high. She hung mid-pack, camera ready. Sean appeared again, sans riot gear, unlike his squad. Blocks in, chaos hit. Counter-demonstrators blocked the path. Bottles flew, bodies surged. Jamila got crushed in the melee, breath squeezed out. A firm grip yanked her clear. "Sean, you good?" he asked, shielding her. Stunned, she nodded. He buffered the tide, then pivoted back. She filmed instinctively. Seconds later, a raging white counter-protester lunged at a young Latino with a banner. Sean intercepted, body blocking without drawing steel, steering the guy back with calm force, words lost in the roar. Jamila caught it all, the venom, the restraint. That night, replaying clips, Sean's face showed weary resolve, not the monster trope she'd known. Digging online, Sean Whitaker, 35, decade on the job, spotless sheet. Buried Gemma report from years back. He and 2 others flagged a boss for overkill. Swept under, boss reassigned, not axed. Jamila frowned. Maybe he bucked the mold. Chicago boiled with March Tales arrests, bruises. Back at the center, Mr. Reynolds cranked the TV. Breaking. Detective Sean Whitaker charged with protester assault, suspended. Grainy vid showed a shove, face obscured. Jamila cross-checked her footage had been de-escalating. Days later, the story ballooned. Sean became the scapegoat to placate Fury. No brass backed him, union hedged. Online mobs convicted him sight unseen. Unease gnawed. He didn't match the villain script. At his arraignment, courtroom sparse, Sean slumped alone, defender clock-watching. Plea whispers floated. Take reduced, keep pension. Sean, I didn't do it. Lawyer, facts don't matter, politics do. Their eyes met briefly. Jamila's gut twisted. This was railroading. Rain slicked the steps as she chased him out. Detective Whitaker. Recognition dawned. The girl from the march. Jamila Harris. Handshake ignored. She pushed. I have video you were calming, not harming. Wariness creased his brow. Kid, stay clear. It's messy. Truth counts. Bitter chuckle. Truth dies first here. He vanished into the downpour. Home. Nana found her amid printouts. What's lit this fire? Jamila spilled. The frame up, her doubts. Nana listened. Then, baby, siding with a white detective? Folks'll turn on you, even if you're spot on. But if he's clean, know the cost. Mention of her dada rights lawyer gone too soon steeled her. Just want the system fair. Nana squeezed. Then fight smart. That night, frame by frame on body cam. A shadow officer's arm in the mirror. Harlan, not Sean. Next day, Mr. Reynolds confirmed. Sharp catched out at least. Encouraged, Jamila posted analysis online, neutral facts only. Backlash hit hard. Praise for guts, slurs as sellout, threats that chilled. Then Sean's lawyer quit. Too hot. Text from unknown. Still want to help? SW. Diner meet. Sean ragged, unshaven. Your breakdowns right. Harlan shoved. Payback for my reports. Why him? Flagged him twice for brutality. Brass prefers me gone. No cash for new counsel, union stonewalling. Jamila's wild idea. You're hearing? Tomorrow, solo. I'll show. Dressed sharp. Nana's blazer. She hit court. Crowd thicker. Case called. Sean stammered no rep. Jamila erupted. I'll stand for him. Gasps. Judge Patricia Monroe, sharp 60s black woman. This ain't TV sit. Jamila advanced. Jamila Harris, 17, volunteer at Reynolds Legal Aid. I have proof he's framed. Murmurs. Judge, you're no attorney. Georgia law allows supervised interns. Sean nodded yes. Mr. Reynolds rose. I'll oversee. Judge smiled faintly. Unorthodox, but granted. Be pro, Miss Harris. Post-court, Sean. Why me? Rights right in. I'm gunning for law. In Reynolds' office, alliance forged. Outcast detective, teen firebrand, veteran lawyer. Truth demanded daylight. Midnight glow at the center. Jamila scoured docs. Sean fueled coffee. Weeks in, she unearthed Officer Kyle Harlan's buried brutality suits NDAs, badge matches. They hit him, Sean murmured. Like my complaints. Reynolds. Links Harlan to your shove? The victim Tyrone Brooks. Hunt ensued. Tyrone, skittish student, ghosted post-complaint. Via campus chain, cafe meet. Wasn't Whitaker Harlan from behind. They pressured me. But fear won. Can't testify, scholarship at stake. Walking home, SUV curb crawled. Harlan loomed. Drop it, or your future's toast. Threatening. Advice. Chills lingered. Sean waited on porch. This stops Yuri at risk. Not just you now. Flashback. Why cop? Dad murdered in robbery. Blues consoled us. Wanted that impact. But reports bred hell, vandalism, isolation. Can't fix inside. Jamila. Dad fought wrongs. Justice's war. Nana. Smart war, no lone walks. Judge Monroe summoned. Hornet's nest calls from brass. Pauls. Back off. No, ma'am. Truth needs tactics. They'll break you. Preoccupied, Jamila spotted Victor Hayes, homeless vet, in footage. Saw Harlan shove while Whitaker aided. Reluctant, he pondered. Gone next day, threatened. Social blitz found him. Fought overseas. Won't cower. Statement locked. Internal memo surfaced. Confusion noted, but charges pushed. They knew. Office break-in followed. Footage fingered Harlan's build. Judge, crime brace for blowback. Retaliation hit. Pal Maya warned of traitor graffiti. Why his side? He's blue-white. Injustice is colorblind. Maya, smart picks our battles. Sean tried firing her. Too far, your home tagged. Not yours to decide. In chambers, DA attacked. Persecution delusion, using her idealism. Jamila objected. Forged complaints surfaced. Harlan's badge swapped. Tampering. Mystery drive arrived. Audio of Harlan plotting frame. Played in court. Easy setup. Judge thundered investigation. Media storm. Jamila cop lover or hero? Attacks escalated. Leaks questioning motives. Anonymous smears as anti-black. Sarah Whitaker, Sean's ex, testified. Threats. Post reports. Watched him crumble. Hidden cam vid threatened. Jamila Lacer got on back. Plead out, Sean begged. Flash drive lost. Backups saved. Lieutenant Robert Klein denied all, but Jamila trapped him in lie on footage detail. Perjury. Arson torched home. Nana and Jamila escaped flames. Sean fled west. Jamila tracked. Run, and bullies win. He returned. Forensics nailed report edits. Officer Tom Riley testified. Conspiracy. Saw Harlan shove. Planned. Closing. Jamila's plea. Systemic rot. Justice beyond divides. DA spun manipulation. Verdict. Not guilty. Probe launched. Cheers. Jeers. Controversy boiled. Teen black girl saves white cop, exposing blue wall. Reforms followed. Cams, training, whistleblower shields. Sean rebuilt bridges. Jamila hit Columbia. Pin from trial. Her talisman. But was her stand betrayal to her roots, or blind idealism enabling a flawed system? Did defending one good cop excuse the bad? Should teens meddle in adult wars, risking lives for strangers? What if the frame-up was justified to oust a snitch? Drop your take below. Does justice demand crossing lines, or staying loyal? Like if it fired you up, subscribe for more raw tales that question everything.